Hi, everyone. It is good to see you. Welcome to KREM 2 News at Noon. I'm Laura Papetti, and let's get started. We're going to start talking about weather and what we can expect over the next couple of days. Thomas Patrick is standing by, and what do you know, Thomas?
Yeah, and while there looks like there's a little bit of sunshine coming down from above me, there's quite a lot of cloud cover. That active cumulus cloud cover and coverage now starting to precipitate as of the last 30 to 60 minutes. So we'll zoom in right away over Doppler radar. Notice how all that sunshine in the morning hours starting to energize the atmosphere. So Doppler radar really started to light up after 11 a.m. And all this is very spotty showers. I can look in any direction around me from our outdoor weather center and find a cloud that's spitting out some rainfall currently. So this is what we'll be watching through the afternoon. If you're heading outside, it might sprinkle or rain for a couple minutes at any moment, and that'll be the case for today. Even from our live look, again, you can see a little bit of rain right there and a little bit of rain off in the distance there as well. That's going to be the case for today. So between then and basically through the rest of the daytime hours, through about 5 or 6 o'clock or so, we'll have these chances for scattered showers with temperatures topping out around 50 degrees for today. A very typical early April weather pattern that is now continuing for this week. Now, this weekend might get a pinch warmer, but we are tracking some more widespread rain chances and maybe a little bit of that snow, not unlike what we saw from yesterday morning. So we'll have more details on that extended forecast in just a couple minutes.
Vallow back in court as her trial continues. She is accused of killing 2 of her children and conspiring to kill her husband's ex-wife. 4 more witnesses took the stand yesterday, including Vallow's only living child, Colby Ryan. Ryan told the court that he texted his sister Tylee on the last day that anyone saw her alive, this back in September 2019. 2 months later, police reached out to him looking for his siblings. Prosecutors played a phone call between Ryan and Vallow when she was in jail shortly after the bodies of JJ and Tylee were found in June of 2020.
I thought I could trust you. I thought that you were a completely different person. I don't know a murderous mother.
The jury also got a look at Vallow's finances, including Social Security benefits that she got from her kids. A special agent testified that those payments stopped in January of 2020 because the children's location was unknown. The agent says Vallow never reported her kids were missing or dead. A detective from Rexburg also testified, saying records show that Vallow transferred money to her own account from Tylee's on the last day that her daughter was seen alive. For a full recap of yesterday's trial, certainly head to our website. We've posted it there on KREM.com. And we do have a developing story this afternoon. A Medical Lake woman accused of murder was back in court, this time on new firearm charges. Cynthia Metzger is accused of shooting and killing Colin Bastow back in December. Metzger posted a $700,000 bond for the murder case in late January and then failed to show up to court. When police arrested her for failure to show, they found a sawed-off shotgun in her possession at the time. Court documents show Metzger has a history of failing to comply with bond conditions. She was released on bond just days before Bastow was killed in Medical Lake. Bastow's brother asked the judge to take this history into account when setting a new bond.
Your Honor, we are not only dealing with a flight risk here, we are dealing with a threat to our loved ones and the witnesses of these cases. Just 4 months after December 23rd, when my brother was brutally murdered, the defendant was apprehended by federal marshals with a deadly weapon and driving without proper license.
Her new bond was up to $1.5 million. The Spokane NAACP responded to racist graffiti found on Eastern Washington's campus. The hateful message was written on a mirror in a dance studio used by the Black Student Union. The local chapter president says more must be done to make sure Black people in Eastern Washington are treated equally and respectfully.
There's enough systemic proof to know that this is going to continue to be a problem, and that it is incumbent on us, and it's really our moral responsibility to now get in front of this instead of continuing to be behind it.
He also says the organization is working with the Black Student Union and Eastern's Diversity and Inclusion Office to make sure Black students feel safe and feel recognized on campus. And over on the west side of the state, police are still looking for the people responsible for vandalizing a Seattle synagogue with anti-Semitic messages. A rabbi found the Holocaust-denying graffiti on Monday morning. This comes as hate crimes against the Jewish community are on the rise throughout the region. According to the Anti-Defamation League, anti-Semitic incidents were up 63% last year across the Northwest region, with 65 incidents being reported. The Northeast Washington Educational Service District is hosting a town hall tonight to talk about youth violence within our community. The town hall will be the first of a series discussing how local neighbors can create really what's considered a safe environment for our kids. In 2020, ESD created the Safe Communities Partnership, which puts together programs like these town halls. The goal is to reach the youth where they are and guide them to services such as gang prevention counseling, employment training, career development, and positive social and recreational spaces, just to name a few.
To understand that there's more than just going on the street and hustling. You can go find a job. You can go, and those that don't have a great education or a felon, you can go into a trade school. You can go to a pre-apprenticeship and go make big money.
Starting this evening from 4 to 6, the town hall will be fielding questions and concerns from the East Central neighborhood. Thursday, April 27th, the town hall will be hosted for the West Central neighborhood. And then to wrap up this particular series, coming up May 3rd, Northeast Spokane will get its own community town hall there.